The mailbox out front still said it. Rust-eaten, half-leaning, swallowed by ivy and silence, Thornbrook. No one remembered who built it or who lived there, only that it had always been abandoned, and that it was too nice to deserve it. They came at dusk. 4 of them. Desiree, Marcus, Lily, Tyler. Friends since middle school, now drifting toward adulthood, but still drawn to places like this. Places with no answers, and just enough mystery to feel dangerous. Desiree led the way, confident and loud. Marcus followed, arms crossed, offering sarcastic commentary the whole time. Lily carried a little camera, already filming the peeling wallpaper, and Tyler, nervous as always, hesitated at the porch step. "Guys, I'm just saying, this place is giving me a feeling," he muttered. "You always get a feeling," Desiree grinned, pushing open the front door. It groaned like it hadn't been touched in years. Inside, the house was a time capsule. Dust hung in the air like fog. Delicate rugs, sun-bleached and moth-eaten. A wind-up record player that hadn't played in decades. The kitchen had a wood stove, iron black and still. Wiring from another century twisted up the walls. Some bulbs even flickered when they stepped inside, like the house was trying to wake up. "It's beautiful," Lily whispered, like she didn't want to disturb it. They wandered room to room, boots thudding on warped floorboards. Then, upstairs. The second floor was colder, still, like the house didn't breathe up there. One of the bedrooms was mostly empty, except for an old mirror on the wall, cracked, gray with age. And just next to it, halfway up the far wall, a hole, rough cut. Jagged, just big enough to crawl through. Not for ventilation, not for storage, just wrong. Tyler stepped back instantly. "Nope, no way." "Oh, come on," Desiree said. "It's just a crawl space. What, you scared of asbestos?" But even Marcus looked unsure. Still, one by one they went. Desiree first, then Marcus, then Lily. Tyler went last, muttering every curse he could remember under his breath. They crawled through in single file. The other side was the same room, same cracked mirror, same broken dresser, same bed frame rusted into the floor, but something was off. Not just the lighting, the angle. Everything looked warped, like they were watching through a fisheye lens. Straight lines bent, shadows twisted, the room seemed to breathe. Then Desiree spoke. "Okay, that was weird, but kind of cool." But her mouth didn't move. Marcus laughed. "Okay, what?" But he didn't move either. They all turned to each other, eyes wide, confused, and then scared. They could hear each other. Voices in their heads, not in the room. None of their mouths were moving. None of their limbs were moving the way they should have been. But they were walking, standing, looking at one another. From the inside, it felt like watching a movie in first person. They saw their own hands flex, heard themselves laugh, but they didn't do it. They weren't in control. Something else was. They screamed, mentally, frantically, trying to figure out what happened. Lily tried to speak through her body. Nothing. Marcus tried to run. His legs wouldn't listen. They were inside their own heads, watching, drifting, passengers. "We're not the captains anymore," Tyler whispered. Then their bodies turned, walked, laughed like nothing had happened. Desiree cracked a joke. Marcus rolled his eyes. Lily adjusted her camera. Tyler mumbled something that made them all laugh. Inside, the real them were screaming, pushing, clawing, begging, trying to move their legs, trying to turn around, trying to crawl back through the hole. But nothing listened. The new pilots just kept walking. Down the stairs, out the door, back into the world. And the ones left inside were pulled further and further away. Like a car driving off with you locked in the trunk, watching your own hands wave goodbye. The mailbox still read Thornbrook, and the house was quiet again, but it was never empty.